We started Acorn Shed Music as a vehicle to channel some of our craft. As two relatively beginning songwriters, there seemed to have to be a reason to write songs, and because of both of our backgrounds in health and in psychology, to take storytelling and turn it into song, that seemed like an excellent way of finding a channel for voices and stories that maybe wouldn't otherwise have gone anywhere, and to turn them into something extraordinary that people will listen to.
This particular project originated from my own experience as a carer for my mother, who sadly has now passed away, but it was her experience of living with dementia and our experience as a family as carers. Through that period of time, it was really stressful. I found sometimes at the most difficult points in time, the actual process of writing the song and getting those lyrics down, and sometimes putting things down in paper that you wouldn't normally have in a conversation. I found that quite a therapeutic process in reducing the stress and getting rid of some pent-up emotions.
The aims of Acorn Shed Music are to open up dialogues between people, especially people who don't feel they have a voice, and present them with an opportunity or a platform to express opinions and ideas and thoughts that they might not say to anybody else. The aim is to really create a channel for people to express creative ideas and creative expression.
We had a look around at some of the work that was already being done, and a look at the previous research that had been done, and there was a lot of work around dementia and music and the benefits for people living with dementia, but there hasn't been an awful lot of work done with carers. We've found quite a lot of groundbreaking research highlighting the benefits for carers that have been involved in the actual songwriting process. It basically snowballed from there. We've been involved with a few carers projects. We've had some individual carers who've spoken to us and some carers who've come together as a group to just talk through the stories, to capture it, to help build a relationship with us and with each other and explore the creative process. For me personally, I felt if I could just help one person feel a bit better during that really stressful time in their lives, then I would be happy that I've achieved a really good outcome.
Acorn Shed Music approached Alzheimer's Scotland to pilot this songwriting project. When initially I was asked what I thought about it, I thought, well, anything that can help carers, because carers are just struggling so much. The carers that have came have fed back to me that it's been absolutely a fantastic idea for them. I think the carers have enjoyed sharing experiences with the music, because that's something that's not been done before, and it's allowed them to sort of offload some of their emotions and just share these emotions. I think that's an invaluable resource, that this is going to be something that we want to take into the future.
Once we were in the group and we started to write our stories, you discover that most of your stories are the same. I think initially I was a wee bit kind of tearful.
It was a bit tearful because if you're not used to talking about it, talking to somebody
Yeah.
who genuinely wants to hear it makes a difference. You wonder how much you should say, but you have to tell the truth. The good bits, the bad bits, you're all going in the same journey.
Talking to somebody that's in the same position as yourself, it makes it easier for you. I think you do kind of open up easier.
Sometimes things you've not said to anyone else before, we could say in that room knowing that it was going to go to a good purpose.
It's getting those feelings out of yourself and the comfort of talking to people that fully understand the position you're in. If anything, I hope people listen to the songs that they can open up rather than maybe harbouring too much within themselves. And when you see the stories then turning into song and hearing the song put together and then actually kind of joining in with it, it's been fun.
It has. It was quite powerful.
I think overall it's a great experience.
The starting aims and the continuing aims and aspirations for Acorn Shed are, importantly, that we work with other people to try and support them to explore the creative process and as a way of getting their stories out there, and to allow them to say things that are extremely difficult and very emotional. And coming through the end of it, there's a sense of togetherness, a sense of belonging, a sense that we've created something together. This particular project, that we've actually created a peer resource that we're hoping through the songs that the lyrics will actually resonate with other carers and may bring some of them a bit of comfort, a bit of sharing experience, that they're actually not alone in this, that there's a lot of other people who have similar experiences, and actually it's okay to say that it's difficult, and it's okay to say that actually I need a bit more help. We talk about harm reduction or GPs looking at social prescribing, and actually this is social prescribing. Songwriting is social prescribing at its best, because what we're doing is based on a strong evidence background, that actually taking people through this process has actually known therapeutic benefits. Anything that helps create positive mental health and reduce the negative impacts of mental health on people's lifestyles and their life chances has got to be a good thing.
I think having the CD will allow people to see how they can offload in another way rather than just talking. You know, music is so therapeutic. It's definitely unique and very powerful. I think that's the best thing about having this funded for the future, is that it's going to be so powerful. Carers being able to listen to something and other people being able to listen to exactly what they're going through. That will just be fantastic.
For the future of Acorn Shed music, it would be brilliant to be able to build on what we've already learned and develop it further. I think we've found that focus for what we need to be doing as songwriters and as artists. That is to work within a community setting. Now in this case it's been with dementia as a kind of overarching guide and theme. Specifically for carers, I think it's really important as a group carers are heard and that they have a voice. Going into the future, we'd love to do more work that's the same, I think. You can never do too much. You're always going to learn something new. You're always going to make something new. And different individuals being involved are going to be the key catalysts for that work and what happens and what the outcome is.
When you get the diagnosis, you get into the unknown. If you talk to people in a similar situation, you start to open up. Tracy, I know, was really nervous, but the minute she got the headphones on and went in there, that all went out the door.
It was a real positive
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Definitely doing something that's worthwhile. It was a really nice feeling to feel you'd achieved something.
And it's been a fantastic journey. It's been great experience.
A lovely experience.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The further they go spreading the word, the better for everybody.
A little bit of this.